G'day dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you Cherry for letting me know what day it is, because it seems like I don't. Oh goodness me. Oh wow. Oops. But thank you. Thank you so much. Oh goodness. Well, I hope if anyone is asking if you ever see them coming on Facebook or something like that, just let them know that I made a mistake. It was meant to be for this morning, like it always is. So, whoops. Okay, all right. So, back with this project. This project is taking a while, and it will take a while because, you know, I'm chatting and talking about pastels and panpastels, and we're talking about all kinds of things, and sometimes we're not even talking about art, we're talking about life in general, having a chat while I'm arting, and you might be arting as well. Might be a bit quiet this evening. Yeah, I think so too. Oops, never mind. Well, they might see the light on, you know, the little red light, so let's see how we go. Okay. All right. Well, look, I'm going to get on with it, and I'll just talk about stuff, I suppose, and the people that sort of come in could perhaps maybe, you know, talk about what they've been up to this week. I tell you what, I've always got stuff on. It's just that sometimes you don't see it. So, just letting you know. Hang on a sec. Yeah, just letting you know, there's always things on, and of course, you know, I do Patreon a couple of times a week. It's usually early in the week, so, you know, and I give myself a day off. Okay, Chandri has the... Okay, all right. So, anyway, continuing. This project is a Surreal project. The paper that I'm using is Pastelmat. The colour is dark green. I am painting a 30 by 40 centimetre painting. And having an absolute ball, I must say. So the way I like to paint is I put on like a base layer, and that base layer is and I usually cover everything, like 9 times or 9.5 times out of 10, I usually cover my surface. So unless it's a particular subject which lends itself to a colour background of Pastelmat, that's a different story. But in most cases, that's what I do. And I will put a base layer throughout the whole painting, and that way when I'm doing layers, I'm building them up together. And, you know, for example, one side is not more detailed than the other, unless we're doing blurry backgrounds. That's another story altogether. But in this case, this is what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm building up here. Now I've got a wolf here, and the wolf does represent something. It represents Earth, and she is Earth. And, you know, for some unknown reason, there's a rock on a bit of stairs. And this wolf, I don't know whether it's female or male, so I'll just call it the wolf. And, yep, well, you know, anything is possible in my world, so so I will start painting my stairs. And before I do that, I shall press record. I'm recording on this side. Okay, so the colour that I'm have been using a lot is the raw umber, so I will continue with that. And I've got my Glassine, so I can lean on this side. I move around everywhere on this painting, so maybe I can do that and do that, I think. and I'll get my other paper towel. That's what I wanted to ask. Cherry, how are your eyes? That's the question. How was your operation? Yep. Now here, these are stairs. I know that I'm going to get lost, so I just had a thought, and I'm gonna, where the dark bits are, I'm gonna go dark right now, because I know that I'm going to I definitely will get muddled with this. So if I know where my dark bits are, I won't get confused. Okay, so this is the this is like the, not the bottom step, but it's the like, you know how the stair goes, the platform goes this way, and then there's what is it, the underside? I don't know what you call it. Okay, thank you for asking. I think it went well. Had to stay in the dark with my eye shut on the day as the light hurt. Okay, now, wow. Well, just think, you're doing this, did it hurt? Like, did the operation hurt? Were you put under? Yeah. See, by doing this, I won't lose my map. I'll definitely won't lose my map. Can you see this bit? Yes, you can. Yep. For all of those who are interested, I mean, there's a lot of people that wouldn't be. We've got a Facebook page called Share Your Art with Xrissart. Share Your Art with Xrissart is a Facebook page where we continue the conversation from the live stream, and it's basically just sharing your art. You may have a profile, maybe on Instagram or YouTube, or you may put up a painting that we have been talking about on the stream and you wanted to share it with everyone. Another thing would be sharing a video which you think that the group would appreciate. It could be something that we've talked about, or something that you think that is interesting, or something that you're interested in and you'd like to share. The only thing I ask is that you be nice to each other, be respectful, and no politics. So, okay, it didn't hurt. They put about a dozen eye drops in first with anaesthetic, etc. in it. Only took about 6 minutes. The drops took an hour before. Wow. Wow. That's something. Wow. You know, I've often, because as you can see I wear glasses, and what I wanted to do was to, and I'm short-sighted. I've been wearing glasses since I was 17, but mainly for short-sightedness, okay? Reading up close, sharp as a tack. But, you know, I got older and things changed, I suppose. So, yeah. And as I got older, you know, I needed glasses for for close as well. So, you know, I've got like this multi-lens. But I'm just wondering, and I do go get my eyes checked every couple of years or so. And what happens is that the glasses force me to do that, because sometimes all of a sudden I can't see properly out of them. So there is that. So that's what happens with me. I get forced. But I wonder if, and you said that you didn't know that you had cataracts. Okay. Oh, hi Marie. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, welcome. Oh, I'm waving back to you as well. What happened was, and I apologize, and Cherry picked it up. Thank you so much, Cherry. I put the wrong date, so I had to refresh. So I don't know whether our normal friends will be, would have seen this. I don't know. I don't know. I made a mistake. I didn't know what day it was. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to vacuum this. Tina, no foots. For all of you new people wondering what that was, of course it's a vacuum cleaner, but it's got a HEPA filter. And I'm trying to avoid blowing. It's the lesser of the two evils, you know. So that's what I've got there. Okay, so back to this. Yep. Yeah, so share your art with Xrissart is what, and I forgot to, here we go. And I'm also, okay, in 8 weeks I go back for the Rightos, so can't get new glasses for 3 to 4 months. Oh, bloody hell. Really? Oh, dear. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Gosh, my glasses always cost me a fortune. I don't know about anyone else, but because I've got multi-lenses and I've got multi-everything. And, you know, I also like to get a pair that's a little bit interesting. I do get bored. I mean, if you're going to make me wear glasses, they might as well be out there. So everything I do is expensive. The lenses cost me a fortune because I've got distance, I've got middle, and I've got close. So the rim has to be sort of big. So that's hence why these are sort of like, there's a lot going on here. I wear these all the time, but then I might have glasses that are just specifically for doing this, and I might just do that. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. We call them very focal glasses here. They cost the earth, yes. Yeah, we call them multifocals. Varifocals. Varifocals. Very. I like that. Yes. Everyone's got different ways of, but we all understand what it is, don't we? Yeah. Now this is funny, this thing with the stairs. It doesn't look like stairs at the moment, but I'm going to hope that it does by the time I'm finished with it. Yeah. Abigail, hi. I'm glad for you that you had the operation. Hi Abigail, hello. We don't need to see it. We know the time. We feel it. Hi everyone. Oh, Abigail. Oh, you make me laugh all the time. Oh, can I tell you? Oh, jeez. You know, okay, so these are all the things that I want to do, right? Bookbinding, which I'm gathering stuff. I've got, you know, I've got things in my cart ready to go for bookbinding. And I think because sometimes I'll tell you this is how it all happens. I've stumbled on making pigments, right? And I mean, we talk about pigments all the time here. So at night when I'm sort of relaxing before I go to bed, I like to have a look on YouTube on what's happening in the world, because, you know, sometimes it's easy to be, and I like it for that, for me. I know some people don't care, they don't want to worry about things like that. But for me, I suppose because I do YouTube and I always like to be updated with what artists are doing and what people are doing. Now, when I say artists, it could be anything. It could be wood carving, it could be, you know, making paint, it could be, you know, anything, all this stuff. Anyway, so last night I just happened to be, and I just let my video go. Like sometimes, you know how when YouTube suggests videos for you, I don't know what happened, but YouTube suggested making pigments, making paint, right? And I know that, I think, Abigail, you've been doing that. And maybe some of our friends have too. Anyway, so it just so happened, like I went to get a beverage. I won't say what kind. I went to get a beverage to sit down and just relax, right? And looked like it was a Japanese video, a Japanese lady who has a YouTube channel, and she was making paint. And I know, Abigail, because you've got, what is it, what's the word that grinds the pigment into it's glass. Anyway, she had a glass piece and she had a glass, I know that there's a name, I can't think of it at the moment. Anyway, she opens up this box, and this box looked like it had like test tubes. But in those test tubes were pigments. Anyway, so she emptied it out into a bowl, and she was crushing it until it became the smoothest powder out. And then she emptied it back into the test tube. Oh, you know her. Okay, pestle and mortar. Could be pestle and mortar. Yeah, you know her. Oh my gosh. This video was about 3 hours long, and it was so beautifully filmed. I think it's from a store in London. I see. Well, she was she was well, she's got quite a few videos, but this one, it was a whole big set of them, and she did every one of them, right? And of course, I just sat there, and it was this, what's this, ASMR? It's the one where, you know, where there's no music, you just hear the sound of whatever it is you're doing. Like I could be doing ASMR with this, because this Pastelmat makes a lot of noise with the bristle brushes, so this would be perfect for me to do that. Okay, so going back to that, so she did every one. And then not only that, after that, then there was another video where she, I was talking about it with Janice, right? They cost a fortune. Wow, great. Maybe you can get pigments from Japan, because they do the same. Anyway, so all of a sudden she had all of these. And then she was making the paint. Right, the glass it looked like about 30 or 40 centimeters. It was landscape, and she was just grinding it. Anyway, so she had put what I thought I saw, glycerin. She put acacia honey in it, and I suspect gum arabic as well. But I couldn't see I couldn't see it properly. So I'm going to have another look, and that is always nice to put in the background when you're painting. Yeah. Cost a fortune. Do they cost a fortune from a store in London? Because I know the Japanese do it as well. Well, let's face it, pigments are expensive. You don't need to tell me that. The pigments are expensive. I mean, or paint in general, because what you're paying for is, not only are you paying for pigment, you're paying for the chemists that have designed the paint, the time that it makes. It has, you know, when you look at it that way, you're actually quite happy to pay sometimes the amount that you have to pay. But having said that, what a nice experience that would be. Okay, the name of the store is Choosing Keeping. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Yep. And they have everything nicely packaged and nicely wrapped, because is there a dove or like a bird? There's a sticker. There's a few stickers sticking down the paper. I think it's a bird. It could be, it's some kind of bird. It could be, I don't know. And I thought, oh my gosh, look how it's packaged even. And of course, I'm one of those who get seduced by packaging. You know, you had me at packaging. That's me. That's me. You had me at packaging. I thought to myself, oh gosh. You know, I need like about another 2 lifetimes to do all the things I've set myself up for. But I'm happy to be in that space. You know what I mean? Like, I really am. I'd rather be in that space than wondering what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. Oh, hi Nanette. Hi Nanette. Hi. Hello. Nice to see you, darling. You know what happened? I put the wrong date. So I've refreshed. You know what? We've been talking. Okay, they have an amazing state. Yes, a bird. Yes, a bird. Oh, good. We're talking about the same thing. You know what we're talking about, Nan? Now we're talking about making your own paint. It's bad enough that I want to be making my own sketchbooks. Now, no, I won't be like that, making my own paint. But it would be nice to do that. You know, even if it's the primary colours, or even if it's, you know, just, you know, a dozen pigments. I would like that experience. I would like that experience. So, okay, you've ordered from Choosing Keeping before. Ooh, what did you order, Nan? Was it stationery? Because, and then when I saw her. So what is it? A pestle and mortar? Is it just, that's what it is? Because it's a glass pestle and mortar. That would be the name of it. But yeah, she had them. It was glass. And you know what I was wondering when I saw that? Yeah. And I have no desire to make paint. That's Abigail's job. Oh, look, I get it, Nan, but I just wanted the experience. I wanted to know what it was all about. I have got so much paint that I don't really need to do that. But I just thought of it as an experience, you know. I've fallen in love with it. Well, maybe I should just watch it, and that's all I should do. Yeah. But then this lady, she started from making the pigment. No, she started from showing you the pigment to making the paint, then to doing a painting. And I'm thinking to myself, how does anyone have time for that? I'm thinking, it's got to be a passion. It definitely has to be a passion. I think it's called a mulling stone. Yes, a mulling stone. Okay, all right, we'll go with that. But it does look like a pestle and mortar, doesn't it? It's called a muller. I know, but muller. Muller. It must be muller. It must be my accent. I've heard it sound better than what I'm saying it. Muller. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So, so going back to that video, the 3-hour video. So I'm just wondering, after each time that she crushed her pigment and made it to a powder, she would be washing that pestle and mortar, or that muller. It's called a muller. That muller every time, and of course it has to be super, super, super dry, wouldn't it? Because, well, it would have to be, right? And then when she was making the paint, she would have to be making sure that that was clean, squeaky clean, not even a pigment, not even a speck of pigment, right? For her to continue to do another bit of paint. I'm sure that unless she had like 50 million of these all stacked up, which I don't know, but yeah, just I'm thinking, wow. You know what? It just goes to show the artisans of the world, the creativity of so many people. It just, you know, apart from the paintings, apart from drawing, apart from music, creating books and sketchbooks and paint and making stuff, I'm thinking, oh wow. And when I say artisans, I mean people also that are sewing, embroidering. This is all under the banner of being creative. Chrissy, are you sure you want to go through all that? No, I don't want to go through all of that. Sounds too complicated for me. Yeah. You get a painful shoulder eventually. She probably did it a week. She did it in a week or longer. Yeah, it has to be, because there were like, how many paints were there? Like about 140 or something. It was like a lot. Yeah, it's a zen relaxing. Yeah, no, you're right, Nan. I don't really want to go through that. I've got no time to do it, but I love looking at it. Okay, she probably had a shoulder replacement after the video. Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, look, I couldn't do that, but oh, how nice is it? Oh. And isn't it funny how, you know, like that came up on my feed. Like I wasn't looking for anything like that. And you know how Google sometimes hears you talking. I didn't even talk about that unless I talked about pigments to someone. And I do carry my phone in my pocket, and I work in an art shop. And I do say the word pigment a lot. And I'm just wondering, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if it's sort of, that's why it's come up on my feed. I wouldn't be surprised. But this one was a welcome one, you know. Definite. It's a welcome one. So, but wow, hey. Yeah. Well, definitely I'll be bookbinding, that's for sure. I definitely want to do that. It would, yeah. But at the moment, I just, I have a lot on, so, and I don't want to burn out, but I'm just super excited about these kinds of things. And yeah, I have a lot of energy in my brain, and there's a lot going on in there's a lot going on in here. I know it sounds funny the way I say it, but there's a lot going on creativity wise, that I'm in awe of how people just do all of these wonderful things. Yeah, I also watched it before going to sleep. So relaxing. Yes. Okay. Sometimes YouTube recommends videos your friends have been watching and liking. Oh, really? Well, that's a first for me. I didn't know that was happening. Jeepers creepers. Never thought of that one. Oh, look. Oh, look, I don't care so much. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not, there's nothing really spectacular about, my little YouTube channel, I suppose. I'm not making money out of it. I'm doing it because I love it. You know what? I tell you what. Some people say, oh, why do you, what do you want to achieve when you create a YouTube channel? It is very much an art journey and a visual diary. Because when I go back, the other day, I don't know, something triggered my head, and I wanted to figure out how long I have been live streaming. And because there's quite a few of you in the chat that I know for years and that have been coming into the live stream regularly, and I'm thinking, wow, I know that I can tell you now, I know exactly when I started YouTubing, because I thought to myself, oh, do I have enough subscribers to be YouTubing? Live streaming. Do I have enough subscribers to be live streaming? That's what I meant, live streaming. What am I saying? And I thought, you know what? For me, it's just it's a way for me to engage with like-minded people. And I started, I think it was either 230 or about 250 subscribers. And I started live streaming. And with the grace of God, I haven't stopped. And I only stop at holiday time, like Christmas time, Easter time, or if there's been like a family emergency that has pulled me away. But for the most of it, I have been here for that long, and there's a lot of you that have been here forever. That I've not 5 years. It could be 5 years. It could be 5 years, and it could be more. It could be more. I was thinking more along the lines of anywhere between, it could be 5, it could be round about the 8-year mark. I don't know. I've got to have a look how old my YouTube channel is, because I started live streaming short after, and I think I've been on it for about 9 or 10, I'm not sure. I've got to have a look. So, but live streaming, yeah, I have to see where my first live stream was. And then you see all the changes of the hairdos and how many hairdos have I had? That's how you can tell. Hi Robin, hello my darling, how are you? Hope all is well with you. That thought just had come into my mind, and what I wanted to also say is I'm grateful for all of those who have been around for a very long time. What year was it that you did the 24-hour live stream? Could have been 4 years ago. I think I was there from the start. I think you were there from the start too, Abigail. And you've been around for a very long time too, Nan. And Cherry, you've been around for a while too. Oh my gosh, the most dedicated people. Oh. And I've been following you guys equally as well. Wow. And my art has changed, hasn't it? And if you, I think I was there from the beginning too. Yes, Nan. I think you were there too as well. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh. But isn't it lovely? It's a lovely friendship. I think it's nice. I remember the 24-hour stint. There you go, Cherry. So you've been there for a while too. Wow. And of course, Cherry, you're there every week on Patreon. And you have been so dedicated, and you've been doing just about every project. And you've been doing them fantastically, like just drop dead fantastic, you know, jaw dropping. So, oh, yeah. And welcoming new friends and making new friends, which has been also wonderful. Yes. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is my wolf, everyone. You can sort of start to see, well, he's in the background, but I will... Oh, hang on. There's some... Yeah. And haven't we all evolved? Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I remember... Yeah, I miss Wendy. Yeah. Agree about Cherry's work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Wendy's doing her thing. Yeah. She wanted to move on. She's doing her thing. Yeah. And I think it's all about doing, it's all about being consistent. And the only way to be consistent is to enjoy what you're doing. I'm a firm believer in that. I wouldn't be here every week unless I enjoyed it. I love being here, and I love it. I love discovering art. I love discovering what artists do. I love talking about it. I love being involved in it. I don't know if I can say any more about it than what I do. Yeah, discovering new things, sharing. Oh yeah, for me that's huge. But yeah, and you know, you win some, you lose some. Friends, like, you know, subscribers backwards and forwards. You know, that's expected. I'm not of the impression that people are here to stay. People move on, and I get that. And, you know, and they probably think, hey, I'm sick and tired of hearing her talk. That's a big thing. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid pastels this week on coloured pencils. Thank you so. Yes, of course. Yeah, I didn't forget you. I have your pencil. Oh, okay. Oh, can I tell you, before we go on Patreon, we've just completed a watercolour project, which I haven't uploaded. This is how. Oh, and by the way, I haven't uploaded a inspiration, so I'm going to do that for May. I didn't do it for April. It just got away from me. So when I remembered, it was too late. So what I'll do is I'll put one in for May. But on Patreon, we were doing a small watercolor project, which I didn't, hang on, it's on my magnetic board. It's it's a watercolor. There it is there. So this was on, the paper that I used was Armatruda. This is a handmade paper from Italy. 340 GSM, this one. I didn't need, what I did was, is I have got this magnetic board, and all I did was, I didn't tape it down. I used magnets, that's all I did. So it did buckle a little bit, but I had no support, right? So if you see, it buckled there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the back of it and then flatten it. Spray water, protector, put Glassine, and flatten it. Okay, and it will be no problem whatsoever. But this has been such a wonderful project, and the art supplies or the watercolor that I used on this one was Holbein. Now I've got to tell you, and the reason why I'm telling you is because, there we go, Holbein on Armatruda. What I did was a test, and I packed the colour on the water on Armatruda, and then what I did was, because I wanted to see if I could bring this back to the bare of the paper. Now, some of this paint is quite staining, but look how I was able to pick up, with a dry brush, I was able to pick up the pigment from this paper. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to telling you how fantastic this paper is, and it is wonderful paper. It's cold press. Yeah, no toothy smile on this one. Oh wow, that's so funny. Yeah, just put it under some heavy books. Yeah, don't spray it. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that first. Yeah, and Cherry says, yeah, I love this project. The first watercolor I was pleased with. Yeah, because what we did was, so I'm thinking of what you just said, Nan. It was hilarious, actually. I just, this paper that and that's why I think it's important to get at least, it has to be, 100% cotton, if you're working in layers the way I do. And I mean, if resources is a problem, at least 50% cotton and 50% cellulose. But I was able to put so many layers on this, and I still can go more layers. Now I'm tempted, for the purposes of the watercolor tutorial that we did, sorry, I'll go back to pastel. The purposes of that tutorial was to, hang on a sec, was to build, was just to get to know the brush, get to know your paint, get to know how much water to pick up. That's all it was. So that's why it was a very simple project, and we were building layers, weren't we, Cherry? We were just, yeah, maybe the next one we'll do the one with the oh, but yeah, no, I think there's only so much. I think it is a bit creepy too, but I mean, it made me laugh. It tickled my funny bone when I saw it. I mean, but it is a bit creepy for those people who don't understand my sense of humour, that's for sure. That's a funny one, that one. Oh, it's around here somewhere. It's up there somewhere. It's one of my favourites, and it was only little. Yeah, so with that, it was all about doing that. And it was on Patreon. Again, for all of those who don't know, I am on Patreon. Yeah, just go onto Patreon. I'm the only one there. And the link is in the description below for all of those who are wondering. Let me see, more stairs here. Let me see, just move this one up. Here we go. There's more stairs here. Okay. Oh no, that not this one. Oh, hang on, I need to do this. Sorry, my dad was just calling me. That's all right. He'll be okay. Yeah, so it was all about that. It was all about getting to know your brush, getting to know the surface, and it was nice and simple. And yeah, sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, so on Patreon with Xrissart, we do a simple project, whether it doesn't matter what medium, and we also do an intermediate project, which is something like this. An intermediate to advanced. So it's something like that. So we're up to that now. This one's been hanging around a while for me because mine's an A3. It's a big one. And yes, so there we go. So there's that one. I'm really enjoying that one. This is really, I mean, I enjoy all of them, really. I have a lot of fun with those. So then we have a simple project and and an intermediate difficult one. Well, when I say difficult, one that requires a lot of the techniques that we've been doing on Patreon. So it's always a build up because I've been doing portraits, landscapes, you know, all kinds of things like that, and it's all about the techniques, more so the projects, but we end up doing some really interesting projects while we're learning about the techniques. And again, with Patreon, it's all about confidence, giving you the tools to do your thing. You know, you might, you know, there's not everyone has, you know, the themes that I like, as you can see, you know, women with antlers constantly. I don't even know why I do that, but I'm drawn to it. Women with horns. But yeah, you know, and even animals with antlers. It's got to be the horns. I don't know what it is. Antlers, horns. I don't know. You know, surreal animals, like, yeah, things like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, Robin says, Chrissy, do you prefer using coloured pencil or pastel pencils over the pans? Definitely pastel pencils, I find. Yeah, that is what I prefer. It's not to say that I haven't done it. I have. My love of coloured pencil, I prefer to, if I'm doing a coloured pencil piece, which I'm in the middle of, it's a biggie, that one, just coloured pencil all the way through. Even if I have to use mineral spirits, if I have to, I will. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, with over pans, definitely yeah, definitely pastel pencils. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope this one's going to be really interesting. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a process. And I don't want to use the soft tool sponges with this one, because if I use the soft tool sponges, if I use the soft tool sponges, then when I go to use brushes, the soft tools just sit on top of the surface, and then I end up having to scrape away with my brush without even realizing it. But when I start with brush, I don't have that problem. Yeah. Yeah, so that's very much me in a nutshell. Loving art. Yeah. And discovering new stuff. Like, for example, I'm going to try this one. Nan, last week you weren't in, but I showed people this one. This is by Renaissance. Now, I'm not enabling, but I will try. This is something that I'm going to try. But you know that I work in an art shop, and well, we get to try things from different manufacturers. This is tempera, and I don't even know if I'm saying this correctly. Tempera gouache, extra fine. So I'm going to have a play with these because we're going to be selling these in the shop, and I need to know how they work. So there's those. Hi, Oksana. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you came in today. For everyone celebrating Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, Russian Orthodox. It's our Easter weekend. So I hope you have a really nice Easter, Oksana. Yeah. This is where the red eggs come out, and usually, I don't know, it's with the moon. I think it happens with the moon. I don't know why. Sometimes there is, I think every leap year, Orthodox and the Catholic Easter, I think it is. We celebrate it all at once, but then there's a week apart. So, yeah. Yeah, happy Orthodox Easter. Thank you. Oh, dear. Where did my thing go? Here it is, here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so there's, I don't know, I think the Serbian, or I think, have also got, yeah, all the Orthodox. So we'll be, yeah. Oh, thank you, Abigail. You're so sweet. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, so, you know, and everything, like, I'm so inspired, like, when I see these, yeah, so when I see these new, looking amazing, Chrissy. I've been experimenting with the brush and pencil powder blender with coloured pencils. Oh, wow, I've got that as well. Haven't been doing it, I've got it, and I haven't been doing it as much. So, but this is something that I'm going to have a go at. Yeah. Where I work, we've got a lot of Renaissance, well, we're getting quite a lot of their art supply. Now, I'm not sponsored, not at all, I'm not sponsored. They don't even know I'm doing this. Was talking about it anyway, not at the moment anyway. I'm sure that they will when I tag them. Okay, I've been playing with fountain pens and have more than 70 of them. Do you think I have a problem? To be on the safe side, I ordered some more. Okay. Well, fountain pens go hand in hand with the bookbinding exercise that I want to get into. Like, haven't I got enough things? But no, I definitely would like that. Right now, I'm a bit confined with space, so I can't do the things that I want to do. I mean, I also bought a sorry, dog's barking. I don't expect it. I also bought a cutting machine so I can do my own framing. That is something which is really important for me. You know, it cost me a fortune, but it's costing me a fortune framing them also, so it will probably pay itself off soon. You know, and I've got some boards to start off with, so yep, no, all is good on that side. I need to start collecting pens now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So Oksana, how are you finding the brush and pencil powder blender? Is that but by the time you're finished with a project with brush and pencil, it's almost as delicate as a pastel painting. How do you find it? And for any of those who have, for any of you that have used brush and pencil, do you find the same thing? Oh my gosh, Oksana, thank you so much, darling. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Happy Easter to you as well. Oh, sweetheart. What do I say to you? What do I say? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh. All right, so now I'm going to start on this side. You know what I might do? I don't want to do the wolf just yet. That's going to take some concentration, I think. I'm going to move. I'm going to move my camera. Hopefully I won't do any damage. No, it's this way. There we go. That's better. Okay, it's a long process, to be honest. I have love and hate relationship with it. You need to have saved paper to use their products. I've been trying to work out whether the luminance or the light fast colored pencils are better. They're different. That's the thing. You know what? My three wonderful pencils that I love: the Polychromos, the Luminance, all the Caran d'Ache, and the Light Fast Derwents. They are, I don't know. Yeah, they're both great brands of pencils. Yeah, I have the brush and pencil blender too. I hated that. I had to use a fixative between layers and wait for it to dry. I know, you're always impatient. Aren't you? You're always impatient. Is this the one that I want to use? There's a really dark, I think it's in the dark light green. Hang on, I've got to get it out. Or it's in this one. It could be this one. It's that one, I think. I think I'll use this one instead. Yeah, I'll use this one here. Yeah, they're so close. Yeah, I use them interchangeably, in my opinion. Yeah, the Derwent Light Fast I love them so much. I love, you know what, for Derwent, I love the colours. I think that's the added, and I find that the luminance is slightly, the core is slightly a bit harder, but you see there's a place for each of these pencils, you know, and of course, you know, the polychromos are the hardest. You know, I mean, they're even the hardest in the pastel pencils, so yeah. My frustration is their fixative spray. I had to replay twice because it might go berserk on you. Yeah, you need to isolate each layer with a fixative though, so you can layer more. Would you then just work your coloured pencil piece, and then when you don't have, I mean, but it would be on the archival, the Luxe archival, or a sanded surface that you're using the spray on, or is it a spray? Is it just, for example, not a Bristol board, but a smooth surface for coloured pencil? Is that what you're using? Does that mean? Okay, I have a decision to make. Go to a Chino Di Maio party tonight. Oh, okay. Or putter in my studio. I really don't know what I want to do. Okay, well, my question to you is, this is a bit, what is a Cinco di Maio? Is that like a Cinco? Is that like a drinking party? Or a dinner party? Is that a dinner party? What's Cinco? Sounds Italian to me. Yeah, that's right. It's a party, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I'm an introvert, so I would potter in the studio. Is it a dinner party? I'd say it sounds like a dinner party to me. Oh, look at my dogs. I think my dad's trying to visit. He's visiting. My dad told me he's going to be in the area and he's visiting, so. Oh, 5 in Spanish. Oh, I see. See, I don't know. Cinco. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know Spanish, you see. So I beg your pardon for all of those who are Spanish. Say, Chrissy, what are you doing? Sorry. Okay, it's a Mexican celebration. The 5th of May. Yes, it's drinking celebration. Oh, plenty of sangria then, I'm sure. But in my case, it's Latin dancing. Oh, wow. Oh, look, I think you should go Latin dancing. I think, you know, a little bit of, oh, yes. You know, a bit of salsa, you know. Ooh. Oh, yeah, do that. Yeah. Show them all your Zumba moves, yep. Oh, yeah. Tequila, not sangria. Okay. What, is sangria Mexican? No, is sangria Spanish, not Mexican? All right already. You got me. See, I learn all the time. Oh, or margaritas, that's right. Come on, baby, bring it on. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, okay, no brainer. Definitely go, because 5th of May is only once and there's a lot of dancing. Oh, I've done salsa dancing. Oh, I loved it. It was nice. was very sexy too. You know what I mean? I've even gone tango dancing many moons ago. I didn't know. I've got a friend who used to go tango dancing, learning to tango, and so I decided in my infinite wisdom to do not tango, but to do salsa dancing, salsa. So I learnt, and then my friend said to me, she goes, "Come on, Chrissy, come with me tango dancing." And I went, "Okay." I went, "All right." I said, "Oh, I don't know how to tango." And she goes, "Don't worry." So this is before I met my husband. So what happens is that, people go and a gentleman will come up and ask you to dance, right? And sometimes it was the lady's turn or something. So that was very nice. I enjoyed that one. Yeah. Yeah, sangria is Mexican. Not strong enough. Oh, gosh. Chrissy, do you do traditional Greek dancing? Yes. Yes, I do. I used to teach it as well when I was a young woman. Oh, yeah. I did that. Yes, I did. And I used to have classes, lots of classes, lots of people. Yes, I did. It was nice. And I still have my friends from my Greek dancing days. Yes. Now, I know, look how little my brush is. I know, you're going to say, "Why, Chrissy? Get a bigger brush." Yes, but I want to control the amount of pastel that's going on here at the moment. And I'm enjoying this process. Okay. Ooh la la, Chrissy, I didn't know. I think it's so cool you talk Greek. Oh, yeah. When I was a little girl, my parents put me into Greek dancing. And I loved it so much, and I got really good at it, and I ended up on my younger days I was dancing Greek dancing for about 10 years, nearly, maybe 11 years, no, nearly 10 years, and I taught for 5 of them. It's a long time. Every week. Yeah, I did that. No breaking plates. Oh, Robin says, "Do I break plates?" No, I don't break plates. Yeah, I love watching the tango. I'm too old for it myself. No, you're not. No. You are not. Oh, no. No way. So, in a nutshell, Nan, go the dancing. You can do art the next day. Especially if you have a willing partner. If you have a partner. Okay. So the new YouTube will be lessons on Greek dancing. Oh, wow. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've gone to a Greek party where there's been dancing. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I've been contemplating on maybe eventually to get certified to teach Zumba or maybe body pump. Is that right? Ooh, that's all right. You're bad at tango? Seriously bad at tango? Oh, okay. Yeah, it is fun, isn't it, Abigail? When can I do it? That's my problem. When can I do it? You know, I haven't had time to. I mean, it's not that it's not an excuse. It's been a while since I've been to a gym class or as some kind of body pump. It would be nice for me to do it, to be honest. But my exercise where I am, I'm walking up and down like I do. I don't know how many thousands of steps I do. So I exercise a lot during the day, and by the time I come home, my feet are so exhausted and so tired that this is what happens to me. So yeah, so I do a lot of walking. There's a lot of walking that's happening with me. I used to go to the gym often. COVID ruined it for me. Yeah, I'm in the gym most mornings. If I'm going to sit at an easel all day, I need to do something to stay in shape. Yeah. Well, yes. Well, mine is I'm walking up and down that shop. I am walking up and down. That's my exercise. Exercise is lovely. Yeah, I hear many trainers how important strength exercise are, especially older we get. And I think I have to do something. Hey, I've got to strengthen muscles. I've got to strengthen stuff. And you know what? One of my sons, he's a personal trainer. He's a personal trainer and he's fantastic. And he's always doing fitness stuff. True. This is true. My eldest boy. I've got 3 sons. My eldest boy. Yeah. That's all green there. Yep. Strength and balance as we get older. Yeah. You know what I was thinking? Okay, I hope we get nice weather so I can grab my bicycle. Oh, wow, that would be good. Yes. I think maybe my problem is getting there, and my problem is being consistent with the exercise. I'm not consistent with the exercise, but I suppose there's like a rhythm, isn't it? Yeah, it's a rhythm, like everything. Yeah. Chrissy, maybe you can have private training sessions with your son. Well, you know what happens with him? He's 2 hours away. So, yes, I would have to be like one of his clients where I'd have to be doing it on FaceTime. That's how I would have to be doing it. Yeah. That's how I would have to be doing it. But yes, wouldn't it be good? But I do tell him what I do. I've had to, yeah. I do tell him what I do. I had to lose some weight according to doctor's orders. So that was very hard. Very hard. Very, 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 very hard. But anyway, and I did it. But it's hard. You know, you can always ask me anything anytime. Also, hope the kitty is... Oh, sorry. The other thing we have in common is Russian. I study it. Oh, that's right. And not only do you study Russian, but you also have some Russian cats, don't you? Yes, you do. That's right. You have a few Russian friends. That's right. Oh, no. Oh, no, sorry. Russian friend. Oh, sorry. Russian friends as in to speak with, but yeah. I know you've got Russian cats. The breed. Oh, that doesn't go there. That one there. Sorry, I made a mistake here. Yep. That's right, Russian blue cats. Oh dear. Okay, both my sons exercise all the time, says Abigail, but then I'm the one carrying heavy laundry bags and shopping bags. Sounds like a bit like my sons. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I have a Russian vet too, but that was an accident. I didn't know she was Russian until I heard her accent. Oh, wow. Something not right here. I think that should go there. That line. Yes, I've made a mistake. That. And that should be thicker. Yep. All right. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I've done so far. Okay, making progress, slow. So today I did all of this and some of this here. I just need to cover it. I've got to do this offline. Yeah. But anyway, I think I might call this one a stream for today, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for people coming in. I do appreciate it. I'd made a mistake. I put on tomorrow's date instead of today, so but I have since fixed that. But thank you so much for coming onto the stream, for all of those, for people celebrating Orthodox Easter. Happy Easter. And I'll be here again next week, God willing. Okay, so yes, Abigail says, yeah, I've had some Russian colleagues long time ago. They're great people. We really had fun together. Lovely. My friend Luda is married to a Cuban man. She thinks I speak Russian with a Cuban accent. How odd is that? Oh, that's so funny. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you all next time. Okay, thank you so... Yeah, always. My love and big hugs to you all. Okay, everyone. Bye for now.